going to show the Garmin visual approaches, which work on almost, well, any runway in the United States, I know for sure. Started with Garmin's version 6.3 on the GTN software, and it's built into the firmware. It's not a monthly updatable approach deal. Basically, what makes it so cool is you can go into any airport with like LPV guidance. It's not approved for IFR, IMC, but if you get in trouble, it could really save your butt. And it also makes other approaches a lot better. And put on the main fuel pump, turn off the aux, go over to the left tank. All the checks have been done. I did the same flight Monday, but the camera screwed up and lost all the files, so luckily I get to do it today, Friday. Had big wind Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Wind on Wednesday, gusts to 70 miles an hour, so clearly I wasn't going to fly then. All right, let's do some more checks. We got engine time of 91 hours. Got to do TAT, which is trim. It's good. Autopilot will do indicated airspeed heading to start out with. And we'll do altitude, 6,500 feet, which is what I did the other day. That's because the pattern altitude is 6,200 feet at Belen. And I want to make sure we have a chance to intercept the glide slope, which I wasn't able to do last time, but we'll see if we can't do it this time. I think I may have screwed something up, but we'll try to fix that if possible. And the way to do it is we'll load the procedure, approach, go to the airport, and it's KB, let's see, BR.
Grab 661 clearing runway 3 at Charlie. Taxi to back alley.
Take 651, Albuquerque ground.
Regional inner.
Hold short of runway 8.
And we'll go for the visual 2-1. We'll start out with that one, see how that works. Load and activate. Activate. Gives you a 3-degree glide slope. Now I want to try to go direct to that intersection, and it's 3 miles before you get to the runway, but it'll go out to 28 miles as long as terrain's not a problem. But we've got to activate the leg first, and it'll say activate leg, course 217 to visual 3 nautical miles. We'll say OK, and now we should be able to do direct to. Yes, activate. Good. Now it gives us our desired track of 193 degrees. So we'll do 190, 6,500 feet to
November 787
Belen.
November Albuquerque ground. Would you like runway 8 intersection?
And 23.9 will be the departure frequency as usual. Be 04 something on the squawk. Now, just for viewers, we'll get
taxi via
I've already got it. Juliet.
Wind calm. Visibility 10. Your cloud max 1000. Ceiling 17,000 overcast. Temperature 3. Dew point -8. Altimeter 298.1. Remark. AO2. Sea level pressure 073. Simultaneous approach is in use. Arrivals expect visual approach runway 8. Runway 3. Departing runway 8. For CPDLCPCL Logan, use Kilo Uniform Sierra Alpha. Notices to airmen. Taxiway hotel closed. Taxiway Charlie south of runway 321 closed. Taxiway Echo between runway 21 and Echo 10 closed. Taxiway Echo 6, Echo 7, Echo 8, and Echo 9 are closed. Taxiway Mike 4 and Mike 5 closed permanently. Runway 26, runway S, identifier light out of service. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Okay, hopefully that's enough for you. I've already got it. We'll ask for 3. What I was doing here, I put in the clearance frequency. Call them up now. Albuquerque clearance, Bristell 585, November Mike.
What was it call sign, sir?
That's Bristell 585, November Mike. Plane is NG5, slant Gulf. Heading 190 degrees, 6,500 feet to Belen. Got Juliet.
November 585, November, Mike, roger.
249-0426, 5 November Mike.
And, disregard, sir.
0426.
Tango November calling clearance for the call sign, sir.
6.
Tango November 249.
Double check. Hitter. 0426.
Tango
Got
November
it.
249 Charlie Papa. Roger, cleared 2 Carlsbad
Alright.
via Albuquerque.
Ground 121.9. We'll dial in 120.3. That'll be next tower. Got 117 degrees on the oil. Can't do the run up yet, but we're getting real close to it. See, we got 23.5 gallons of gas, which will be plenty for this trip. Last time it was only 7/10 of an hour down there and back. And what else? All that stuff recorded. Traffic. Oh, I updated the panels to version 8.2 software. No glitches so far. Hallelujah. Last time I screwed up all my settings, but this time looks like it's pretty good, but I think I screwed up before myself, not so much the software. So, looks like it's going to work good. All right, we got 124 degrees, so we can do the run up. Let's do that. Go up to 4,000 RPM. All right, there's 3980, close enough for government work. 3870. Over here, 3850. Looks good. So let's call ground and see if we can't get over there. All right. Sorry about all the all rights. Just a habit I've got. A bad one, I'm sure. Makes you crazy. But what the heck. All right, ground's in.
Good morning, Albuquerque ground. Tango November 975, or excuse me, 249 Charlie Papa at Cutter with Juliet X for departure. Tango November 249 Charlie Papa. Albuquerque ground, runway 8, taxi via Echo 1. Runway 8 via Echo 1, 249 Charlie Papa.
Albuquerque ground, Bristell 585, November Mike at the T hangars, ready to taxi with Juliet, like 3 if it's available.
Bristell 585 November Mike, Albuquerque ground. Runway 3, taxi via Foxtrot, 8 information, Juliet's current.
Okay, 3 via Fox, we got Juliet, 5 November Mike. And here we go. This looks familiar. If you've looked at any of the other videos, it's all the same stuff. In fact, I'll probably try to fast forward through some of this stuff so I don't bore you any more than I already do. Mid-Atlantic again over to the left, Eclipse straight ahead. You can see the tower above Eclipse. And it's a cloudy day, overcast. Colors won't be real great, but we're really doing this for the visual approaches. See how those work as opposed to beautiful scenery, which I don't have nearly, not even close to what Jeff has in California. Anyway, clear right, clear left, clear right, clear left again. And here we go. On Foxtrot. And I'll probably shut up between here and the end where I go down to, so I can fast forward through this stuff or even just cut it. Before I do that, the tankers down there, those are the big firefighting tankers, usually in California. Are coming up to 3. Landing light on, both fuel pumps. Flaps are in. Choke's off. Trim is good. Heading bug set on 034, which is the magnetic heading for runway 3.
Tower wingspan 1 is into the visual runway 3.
Wingspan 1, Albuquerque Tower, good morning. Traffic 2 mile final, runway 3, wind 3503, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 3, wingspan 1.
Albuquerque Tower, Bristell 585, number Mike, holding short 3, ready for takeoff.
Here, 585, number Mike, Albuquerque Tower, good morning. Hold short of runway 3, traffic 2 mile final.
Holding short 3, 5 number Mike. And this will give us another chance to cut some time out of the videos while we're sitting here waiting. It sounds like there's another person right behind that one.
Tango November 249 Charlie Papa, Echo 1, runway 8, ready for departure.
Here, 249 Charlie Papa, Albuquerque. Number 9 Charlie Papa, right to 170 and connect departure, good day.
Right turn 170, going to departure. Tango November 249 Charlie Papa. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too, thanks. Number 5 November Mike, runway 3 full length, line up and wait.
Line up and wait on 3, 5 November Mike. Alright, there was a big jet just before that plane. But again, I'm probably going to cut some of that video out, shorten it a bit. Line up and wait. We've got both fuel pumps on, flaps are in. Choke is off. All the engine instruments are looking good. We are ready to rock.
Wingspan 1, continue to Charlie, left turn ground point 9 or so long.
Charlie and left turn ground point 9 Wingspan 1, so long.
Some of the hot air balloons are up over to the left. You can't see them, but even if I put the camera on them, they're probably too far away to see on the camera. That's a good sign for the wind anyway.
Tower Southwest
972 not doing much.
With you on the RNAV Zulu runway 3.
So it's 972 Albuquerque.
Next few days are supposed to be real nasty, so I'm lucky to get up today.
Continuing Southwest 972.
Number 5 November Mike, turn left on course. Correction, right on course. Wind 3405, runway 3, clear for takeoff.
Alright, right on course, clear for takeoff for 3, 5 November Mike. Alright, here we go. Let's rock and roll. Yeah, we got airspeeds coming live. 35, 40, 45, 46, 48, 49, 50. Lighting up to get off the ground. There we go. Up, up, and away. Alright, flaps are up. Puppy does climb. We're not even full turbo. We're doing 1,000 feet a minute.
Albuquerque Tower, that's the 113 Bravo Alpha, holding short runway 8, ready for takeoff.
November 54 Zulu Pop, Albuquerque Tower, turn left on course.
Start our right turn.
Wind 3405, runway 3, clear for takeoff.
Dandy Mountains over there.
And 3 cleared for takeoff, 4 Zulu Pop.
Number 113 Bravo Alpha, Albuquerque Tower, thank you. Hold short of runway 8, traffic landing conversion runway.
Holding short runway 8, Cessna 113 Bravo Alpha.
Number 5 November Mike, connect departure, good day.
Go to departure, 5 November Mike.
Second November 9 Charlie Papa, clear direct Corona.
Clear direct Corona. Charlie Papa, thank you.
And Albuquerque departure, Bristell, 585 November Mike, passing through 6640 on the way to 6500.
So 585 November Mike, Albuquerque departure radar contact. Traffic 3 mile final for runway 3 to Southwest 737. Do you have in sight?
Negative looking. Of course, we busted through the 6500 because this thing climbs so well. Have to bring it back down to 65.
There, 5 November Mike, you can resume navigation direct Belen, and the traffic landing runway 3 is passing off your right wing now.
Okay, direct to Belen. I'm going to do the Garmin's new visual approach to 2-1 there. Direct.
And departure taking November 54 Zulu Papa, passing through 6.2.
Taking 54 Zulu Papa, Albuquerque departure radar contact. You can climb on course and remain clear of double Eagle class Delta airspace.
Clear double Eagle airspace and on course 54 Zulu Papa.
There, 4 Zulu Papa, use caution for hot air balloons reported along the river.
In sight, 54 Zulu Papa.
Central aircraft, destination Kilo current wind 3504, altimeter 2983.
Alright, autopilot's acting a little weird, so we'll get down to our 6,500 feet and then reactivate it. get that done, quit hand flying, I'll be able to do some other camera stuff. All right, 6,700 feet.
November 9 Charlie Papa, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8.
132.8. Tango November 249 Charlie Papa, thank you.
Alright, good, there we go. Autopilot seems to be working. We're on nav, altitude, and it's holding at 6480. Close enough. And here we have Tomei Hill, Mid-Valley Airport. It's right over there, the big Rio Grande Valley. Oh, excuse me, that's not Tomei Hill. Tomei's a little further. So, Tomei Hill is way down there. That's a Walmart distribution center. And here's the Manzano Mountains. Alright, and as I was saying, we're going to turn the oxygen pump off, flaps are up, chokes off, all this is good, landing light off. As I was saying, these visual approaches, very cool. They start straight in, it's a straight in line to the runway. And the what you call a final approach fix, I guess, for regular instrument stuff, is 3 miles out. And the line, the course line will go out 28 miles as long as there's no obstacle obstructions. And at 3 miles, you get a 3-degree glide slope, which means that you really should be about 900 feet above pattern altitude to pick up that.
5,000. And
it works supposedly on any runway, even say Mid-Valley, which is a real small airport, one runway, 1836, no instrument approaches, but you can get visual approaches into that with this new,
headed 260 and down to 10,000,
visual approaches that are loaded into the Garmin 650, 750 also. As far as I know, those are the only two that really can do that.
6 Tango Mike, roger. Kilos current 13504, altimeter 2983.
Copy that, Tango Mike, thank you.
Rio Grande Valley again, Walmart Distribution Center, that is Tomei Hill, right past the Walmart Distribution Center. And Mid-Valley Airport's right over there. Coming back should get a better shot of it. And that's the Rio Grande River. Over here for Albuquerque, that's the, what they call the Southwest Practice Area.
That'll be the visual for runway 3, 6 Tango Mike.
6 Tango Mike, affirmative, unless you have a different request.
No, that's fine, thanks.
Alright, all the instruments are looking good. And there's the map. And you can see that we're on course.
Albuquerque departure, Cessna 113 Bravo Alpha at 7,600 feet.
And that's our 3-mile visual final approach fix point.
Climb on course, direct Double Eagle information Yankee is current.
Climb on course, Double Eagle, Cessna 113 Bravo Alpha.
Not sure what's going on with this altitude stuff.
Albuquerque departure, Skyhawk 8086 at 6,500.
Area 0866 Albuquerque departure radar contact. Proceed on course.
It's not actually capturing the altitude. I don't know what's going on there.
Northbound for now.
We will have to check it out, but I need to get down.
We'll just be headed north now. We're going to do some maneuvers over on the other side of the mountain.
Got to get down to 64.
Air 5 November Mike, no landing information is available to book for the Belen Airport. No traffic disturbed between you and Belen. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. Squawk VFR.
Squawk VFR, 5 November Mike, thanks, Phil.
Second number 4 Zulu Papa, radar service is terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, we'll talk to you later. 5-4 Zulu Papa.
128 CTAF.
Information Lehman out current, wind 35.
Alright, we're holding altitude. Get the weather
Wind
in.
calm, visibility 10, ceiling 8,500, overcast, temperature 6 Celsius, dew point -7, altimeter 2983.
And Mid-Valley Airport's right down there. Don't know if you can see it. Try to pick it up on the way back.
Belen Alexander Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 1401 Zulu weather. Wind calm, visibility 10, ceiling 8,500, overcast, temperature 6 Celsius, dew point -7, altimeter 2.
Okay. And the cool thing, it looks like we've got vertical guidance this time. So we should be able to fly it just like a LPV. All the engine instruments are looking good. Center the heading bug. And I think what I'll do, just to get a little more experience with these approaches, after we do this one, I'll head out to the east and I'll set up for the visual approach for 3-1. And 3-1 has no instrument approaches on it. Now this 2-1 does have a VOR and a GPS approach, although we're flying the visual currently. That's city of Belen. Over on the bluff is where the airport is. And I'm going to go ahead and activate the approach button. I'm not sure if that makes a lot of difference on these visual approaches, but if you're treating it just like a regular approach, it would. Not sure, we'll see. Another shot of the mighty Rio Grande. Unfortunate it's overcast today because the colors are going to be, or the contrast is going to be really lousy, but it is what it is. And we've got 4.2 miles to go to the visual 3. I think that's 3.2 miles to that 3-mile expect destination distance to destination is 7 nautical miles, so it is. And we've got vertical guidance coming in, not coming in, but there, so we should be able to pick that up. Still not sure why the autopilot wasn't doing the altitude capture. That's a little strange. I'm sure it's something I'm doing. Belen traffic, Bristell 585, November Mike, is about 6 miles northeast of the field. We're going to do the visual approach to 2-1 with a low approach, missed approach, and we'll be going basically what a missed approach, and we'll go a left turn out to the east, Belen. All right, everything's looking good so far. And all this stuff is good. Flaps, not until we get closer. In fact, we might not even do flaps since I'm not planning on touching down. Don't need the landings. Don't have a safety pilot, so I can't count anything for my 6 approaches, which this wouldn't count anyway, because it's not IFR certified, or approved, I guess is a better word. And we've got 1.5 miles to the visual 3 final approach fix. And looks like our glide path is coming in. Be interested if it captures that before we get there. I'd be surprised if it does. Well, it is. Captured the glide path. Very cool. So it's captured the glide path. We should start down. There's the airport and the runway. And we're going to get our right turn to 217. Belen Alexander, Bristell 555, November Mike, 3 miles northeast of the field on the visual 2-1 approach. I'll be doing a missed approach with a left turn out to the east, Belen. Oh, this is excellent. This is just like an LPV approach. Wow. So if you just figure out how to do it, which last time I obviously didn't, it could be really beneficial. And we'll go down to probably 200-300 feet off the runway before we do our missed approach. Bring the RPMs back to 35. Belen Alexander traffic, Bristell 585, November Mike, 2 miles, final 2-1 visual approach, do a missed approach, left turn to the east, Belen. We got 83 knots. Put the other fuel pump on. Not going to do the flaps. And we're down to 5680. $5,600. Field elevation is 52. All right, take the autopilot off. Belen Regional traffic, Bristell 585, November Mike, short final 2-1. Missed approach and making a left turn out to the east, Belen. 81 knots. And of course we're way above the threshold, which makes sense since I'm going to stop or do a landing. Belen Regional, Bristell 585, November Mike, upwind 2-1. You're making a left turn out to the east, Belen. All right, here we go. Heading altitude. I want to see if the autopilot captures the altitude. It will actually go up to 75. Regional 585, November Mike Bristell, making a left crosswind 21, be heading to the east. Belen. Should have had the landing light on, didn't. Too busy keeping track of all this other stuff. Alright, I'm going to turn the other fuel pump off. Chance of moisture this afternoon. Little bumpy. Shouldn't be as cool as it is. The sun's behind the clouds. Who knows what's causing that? There were no notices for low-level turbulence. Alright, it's telling me altitude's within 1,000 feet. Let's see if it captures it. Traffic screen's showing nobody, that's good. Alright, it looks like it's going to capture the altitude. I don't know what I was doing, but I'll check the video when I get back. See what I was goofing up. And it did capture the altitude. Right there. Didn't? Yeah, it did. Okay. Went a little above it, now it's coming back down to it. It's showing that it's captured. So while we're doing that, let's set up the next visual approach. Go home, procedure, approach, do visual, and we're looking for 3-1. Load and activate. 3-degree glide path, touchdown. Or threshold crossing height 50 feet, activate. And we'll go up here, activate leg, okay. Now we should be able to do a direct to, activate. Alright, so it's looking for a turn. Let's see if it'll do it. Nav. Yep, okay, cool. That's cool, following the course. Give me a shot of that. Looks like we're going to get vertical guidance again. Belen again, runway off in the distance. traffic, Bristell 585, November Mike, about 6 miles east of the field. We're going to do the visual 3-1 approach with a missed approach and be heading back down to Albuquerque, Belen. Oh, this is sweet. Yeah, get real familiar with these approaches and then you won't be so stressed out like I have been the past couple of ones, and you won't forget to do stuff. I have a sneaking suspicion that we are way above glide path, so we're going to have to bring that down quickly. So that's what I get for climbing up to 7,500 feet and not being far enough out. Bring it back, it's trying to fly in the course. Just hadn't captured the glide slope, glide path. Now we'll pull it back. Activate the approach button again. There's the runway, airport. Should make a turn pretty quick here. Well, I'm way back on the RPM so we can get down to the glide path. Okay, glide path's coming in. Belen traffic, Bristell 585, November Mike, 2.5 miles east of 3-1, doing the visual 3-1, be doing a missed approach back down to Albuquerque, Belen. All right, still above the glide path. And a 12 knots crosswind from the left. That's why we got the crab going on. All right, glide path's getting captured. Perfect. You even did it from above. Surprising. All right, let's get up a little bit on the RPMs. There we go. And Belen traffic, Bristell 585, November Mike is 500. Short final 3-1, be doing a missed approach, heading back down to Albuquerque, Belen. Perfect. So, did everything it should. Fuel pump on, landing light should have been on before, but oh well. And 5460, autopilot off. Get some power. And let's see, 7,500 feet is probably a good altitude to go back to Albuquerque. 35, there we go. Belen traffic, Bristell 585, upwind, 3-1, missed approach, be making actually a left turn out, set up to be heading back down to Albuquerque. And that was telling us that we lost the glide path, that noise. We'll set up our autopilot, indicated airspeed, heading, and we'll activate it. We can turn out here. The only reason I'm doing this is just give me a little more time to set up and everything for Albuquerque. I'll get up to altitude, make it easier on the way back. I'll have more time to show the other camera if you're interested. Doesn't get up to 7,500 feet, we'll head back. And I'll go ahead and load an approach for Albuquerque. Yeah, we'll do the ILS 3. Vectors, load and activate, yes. Okay. Texa, bingo, bingo. We'll go direct Texa. Start out with, give some guidance. Go ahead and make a turn. Alright, main fuel pumps off. 6840 altitude. Looking for 7,500. Alright. Approach plate. So 118 is Anus. Switch fuel tanks, alright. And go. And 23.9 we've got dialed in. Over to those guys. 20.3 will be tower. Alright, looks like everything's working with the autopilot. I don't know what I had screwed up, but it was obviously me. Alright, capturing. Okay, 111.5 is the frequency. There we go, that's set.
American 1421, Albuquerque departure, radar contact. Climb via SID, flight level 200.
Albuquerque approach, Bristell 585, number Mike.
November 585, November Mike, Albuquerque approach, squawk 0454.
0454, 5 number Mike. Zero 454, bingo, got it.
November 585, November Mike, radar contact, 23 miles southwest Albuquerque, 7,500. Say type aircraft again, what's the identifier?
It's NG5 Slant Gulf.
Okay, King Air, correction, November 5, November Mike, say request.
I'd like to get vectors fly the ILS 3 full stop international.
November 5, November Mike, roger, clear direct BibQ, cross BibQ at or above 8,000, cleared ILS, runway 3, approach.
Alright, cleared the BibQ, can we do 7,500?
King Air 5, November Mike, maintain at or above 7,500 till established on the approach, cleared ILS, runway 3, approach.
Okay, cleared the ILS 3 approach, BibQ, and the plane is NG5 Slant Gulf, so I'd like to be a King Air, but actually it's light sport.
No problem, thanks.
Alright, let's go back to the approach.
Wingspan 1, contact Albuquerque Center 124.32. 2432, wingspan 1.
Alright, BibQ's not showing there. Where is BibQ?
American 1421, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8.
Alright. BIBQU.
Albuquerque departure, Skyhawk 7882 November with you, 6,000 for 8,500. Skyhawk 7882 November, Albuquerque departure, radar contact, resume on navigation. On navigation, 18 November. Tango November 7 Whiskey Lima, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8.
3287 Whiskey Lima, good day.
Alright, we're turning towards BIPQ. Localizer switched over already, good.
Morning approach, sky with 225 X-rays, leaving 17,500, descending via Albuquerque, runway 3 with Lima.
Sky with 22.5 X-ray, Albuquerque approach, change to the runway 8 transition. Spec visual approach, runway 8.
Alright, spec visual 8, sky with 225 X-ray.
Alright, if you notice, it wasn't doing the nav properly. I was having to manually turn to the course to BIPQ. The reason was is I didn't have this had already automatically flipped over to the localizer. So I'll have to make sure that I correct that before we get there. So anyway, everything else is set up, looking good. Landing light's still on, I'll just leave it on so I don't forget it. LED after all. It's interesting, he pulls me in this way. Usually they don't do BIPQ. But we'll take it, and BIPQ is actually initial approach fix. Makes sense. So rather than vectors, I thought I asked him for vectors, but maybe not. This will work. Check out the engines. Everything's looking good. Burning 4.8 gallons per hour, 4.9. Back to the waypoint, pull up the chart. This is current. The printed one is not. And do a little look at the desert southwest. Dania Mountains. Alright, we're coming up on BIPQ. We'll make a turn to 036, or the autopilot will. And there we go. Bingo. 23.9, we're on. 20.3, yes. Ground will be 21.9 after we land. 3,500 feet. All is looking good. And we've got a 7-knot tailwind. Outside temperature is 37 degrees. Beautiful day.
November 5, November Mike, contact tower 120.3.
20.3, 5 November Mike.
Albuquerque departure, Tango November.
Albuquerque Tower, Bristell 585 November Mike on the ILS 3, approach full stop.
585 November Mike, Albuquerque Tower, line 3, clear to land, 1 count.
Clear to land on 3, 5 November Mike.
Hey, Tower, Skywest.
Alright, both fuel pumps on, landing lights on. Flaps not yet, chokes off.
Got 1513, we're going to make the left turn on Alpha 1 on to runway 8, and then you can exit at Alpha 2, and then kind of ground.
Okay, Alpha 1 is the runway down to Alpha 2, exit call ground. I got ground stop still looking pretty firm for 1530.
Yeah, it's, we're not supposed to even get an update till that time, and it could either be extended or we have no idea, but we'll definitely keep you updated. You can just monitor the ground frequency.
Alright, it's flipped over to localizer, which is good. It's been identified.
Alrighty,
so,
I appreciate it, guys.
Texa, we've got everything set up. Texa's the final approach fix.
Construction, you think it'd take care of that at a different time, huh?
Yeah, you'd think maybe over, you know, the midnight shift there.
Yeah.
Hey, Tango Romeo, contact departure.
Tango Romeo, good day.
We are currently 1.5 miles from Texas, which is the final approach fix. I'll go ahead and dial up the chart. Shows us right there, geo-referenced. Excellent.
We're going to stop here for just a second. Skywest 5213. 5213, roger, advise when you're ready to continue. Hold up.
Okay, no more spare camera till we're on the ground. Probably not even then, as it's not all that exciting. Downtown Albuquerque, I don't know if you can see it, it's right over there. After the bend, in the last bend you can see in the river, the big buildings. I say big buildings for this town, I guess they're big.
Tower, Bravo home chart runway 0.
Well, I will show, that's the Isleta Casino and the Isleta Golf Course. Alright, we're capturing glide slope.
Runway 3, clear for takeoff, traffic about a 5 mile.
Pretty good golf course. Casino if you want to lose money. They'll be glad to take it. Alright, bring the RPMs back.
Tower Sky 5213, we're ready to taxi back to the gate, please.
Yeah, let's go 3800.
5813, turn left on runway 8, left at altitude.
On the localizer, on the glide slope.
Okay.
We got it now, an 18 knot crosswind from the right.
Left at altitude.
It's under the heading bug. Fuel pump's on, landing light on. Flaps not yet. Choke's off. Power's dialed in, we've been cleared to land.
713, Albuquerque Tower.
85 knots, we good?
Tower AM flight 1284 is ready to go on runway 3. Flight 1284, Albuquerque Tower, roger.
And 84 knots, 85 I like on final approach. On the glide slope and localizer, we'll slow it down when we get a little closer. Alright, autopilot as usual is a super pilot, doing a great job.
There's 753 runway 8, line up away.
Yep, all good. Okay, alright. To the approach plate. And I would have dialed in the minimums 5512. In fact, I can do that now.
Albuquerque Tower, Skywest 225 X-ray, visual 8.
Skywest 225 X-ray.
Normally would have done that way ahead of time. So I don't forget.
Skywest 225.
But that would have been the brief of the approach plate. But since it was just practice stuff, and you know, it's VFR, not IMC. I should be just as critical on these as I am on the others, but obviously I'm not. I'll try to improve.
There's 75 Tango, turn left on course, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
2.5 miles to the runway. Slow it down a little more. I'm going to dial in 10 degrees of flaps.
66 Bravo, contact departure.
Oh, we're switching. Have a good one.
Skywest 22, 5 X-ray, runway 8, clear to land, wind calm.
Clear to land 8, Skywest 225 X-ray.
Humphrey Tower, Eclipse 149 Echo Alpha, holding short of a departure.
Eclipse 149 Echo Alpha, Albuquerque Tower, roger, hold short.
Both fuel pumps on, landing light, flaps in, autopilot's still on.
500.
And that was telling me trim up, so just by hitting these buttons, you take the autopilot off, which is fine. 74 knots. Too white, too red, a little above the glide slope, not bad. A little fast. 70 knots, load up a little more. Three white, one red, a little above. Better to be above than below, especially when you're flying IMC. Alright, 2 red, 2 white, looks good. And no sense in hitting 20 degrees.
Albuquerque Tower,
You're as low as you can go
with you at
in the soup.
7,900.
3016 Alpha, Albuquerque
62
Tower.
knots, good.
That's 75 Tango,
61 knots.
fighting 340 will be a short vector for traffic.
Alright.
340, 75 Tango.
Throttle's all the way back. Look down at the end of the runway. Now just hold it off, hold it off, hold it off.
Tower 3016
Hold it off.
9,500 lower if necessary.
Not bad.
3016 Alpha, 9,500, approved.
9,500, 16 Alpha.
And we lost the glide path again. Glide slope this time, actually. Nose wheels on the ground.
5 November Mike, left turn, you roll down to Fox 1, ground behind.
Okay, Fox 1 and over ground 5 November Mike.
And flight 1284,
Okay, landing light, take the fuel pump off. Over to engine so we can see 91.8. Oh wow, 8 tenths this time. Maybe we'll roll over to 9. Thought it'd be a little bit longer because we went out and did the 3-1, but what do I know? Alright, so we got ground dialed in. Well, let's go ahead and roll down, which we will, makes it shorter. Might as well adjust the trim now so I don't have to worry about it next time. Just double check it. Bingo. And Albuquerque ground, Bristell 585, number Mike, getting off of 3 on Fox 1, taxi T hangars.
355 November Mike, Albuquerque ground, taxi to parking via Foxtrot.
Taxi to parking via Fox 5, number Mike.
Ground Skyros 225 X-rays clearing the runway, gate Bravo 1.
ILS 225 X-ray, Albuquerque ground, taxi to parking via Alpha.
Park via Alpha, Skyros 225 X-ray.
Alright, clear right, clear left. That again is telling me that we're lost the localizer. Coming up on the hangar, looking for a white line, painted on ground, give me a clue where to stop, and there she is, bingo, right there. Okay, and we got 91.8, so 8 tenths of an hour. We've got 20 gallons left of gas, plenty for another flight, and thanks for coming along, as Jerry W. would say.